So you've picked up that tablet PC. Now what? Are you reading online? Are you buying your books online? Are you still going down to the neighborhood bookstore? A lot of people seem like they still are. There's a certain old world romantic charm to bookstores that continues to draw us in. And that's helped the book industry in India not just survive, but thrive. Ruchita Saxena loses herself in the wonderful world of books.
Have your parents ever told you that you spend far too much time on Facebook or hanging out with friends and that you're the reason their favorite bookstore is dying? Well, the next time they tell you that, you can tell them that they are wrong. Not only are book sales in India growing rapidly, but bookstores are adapting to the changing times. We wander into Strand bookstall, tucked away in a tiny corner of Fort, an old neighborhood in South Mumbai. Strand opened its doors way back in 1948. Even on a Thursday afternoon, the bookstore is anything but quiet as youngsters drop in to escape from their textbooks and pick up their favorite light reads. No wonder Strand's book sales are still growing at nearly 15% every year. While industry-wide sales growth is tough to establish, most independent bookstores continue to see double-digit growth. India's largest English-language book publisher Penguin has also seen nearly 15% growth on average.
Independent booksellers have had a steady growth across years. Chain stores with the compulsions of economics and high rental and high running costs are actually having trouble in some cities and have been restructuring.
What's interesting is a lot of this business continues to come from independent bookstores like Strand, which seem to keep the romanticism of books and bookstores alive. Meanwhile, larger players like Crossword and Landmark, despite their bigger selection of books, have not been a great success in the bookselling business. Tata Group promoted Landmark, for instance, has seen flat sales of books over the past 2 years, with 80% of their revenues coming from all other categories.
We see ourselves as a family entertainment store where books is the central portion. However, there are complementary categories like toys, gaming, stationery, sports, and so on and so forth.
Bookstores are also moving to keep pace with the times, and so independent players like Strand and Kolkata-based Starmark have set up websites to draw in newer customers. But store owners see websites as more of a tool to introduce readers to their stores rather than a tool to drive sales, since roughly 80% of industry sales still come from walk-ins.
By and large, there's a huge percentage of customers who would prefer to buy their books from the bookstore because the browsing experience is different.
While the bookworms prefer to walk into a bookstore and surround themselves with sweet-smelling books, bargain hunters have started to move online to get the deep discounts, particularly on bestsellers. One online success story has been Flipkart, which started in 2007 and immediately positioned itself as a destination for book junkies. Today they offer nearly 11.5 million titles to choose from at attractive rates with the added convenience of home delivery. It is selling 15 books per minute and it currently has 4 million registered users.
Most of our procurement happens directly from international and Indian publishers, and because we place orders in such huge bulk, we get a lot of good margins, a much better pricing, and some of which we are able to pass on to the customers wherever relevant.
Others disagree and feel that the market for books will increasingly move online and bookstores will need to find newer, more innovative ways of attracting customers.
People are picking up most of the bestsellers online. They maybe don't have a reason to go to a bookshop, and so the high street stores need to find other avenues.
One such way may be to lure customers with not just books but also with food. Mumbai-based Kitab Khana has done just that. Customers walk in, browse, grab a coffee, stay to read and hopefully buy a book or two.
Bookshop with a cafe is the concept of all over world it is. In India only Crossword and Oxford, 1 or 2 bookshops in Bombay have.
A new chapter seems to be beginning for the book culture in India. A bookstore is no longer a place where you come, buy a book and take it back to read in the comfort of your home. It's a place where you come over the weekend with a friend or by yourself, pick out your favorite read, get a cup of tea or coffee and escape into an afternoon of reading. Ruchita, Saxena, NDTV Profit.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display, full screen view, faster response time, and Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.